Fredo, you up here? Hey, let's go. You got these. Okay. Over this way, fellow woodsman.
Yeah, cut off circulation on the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Turn around, have a squat, and take the snowshoes off.
I felt just the same way. I was like,
oh god. It's funny when I put them snowshoes.
Turn down. Yes. You want to get your other guy? Where? You have more guys shooting them forward, right? Well,
Alright. Back. Weapon on safe. Safe. Why don't you just make it happen? Alright. You can take both of them out and keep still walking. Alright. True, boys. That's safe. Ready? Yeah! God. Keep going. Do it. Stand up.
Good morning. I think introductions, everybody knows each other. Basic scheme of maneuver for today, for the TEWT. Tactical exercise without groups, except we've got 60-something people going. That's where we're headed, top of that. It's really close, as you can see, it's not far. It's actually like a click on a map, I think, is all we're doing. But we'll be gaining about 1,800 meters, or feet, I guess, in elevation. There's a saddle right up there. That's where we're gonna go and stop, take a break, take about 5-10 minutes. You can put your packs down. Along the way, however, we are gonna go ahead and take occasional breaks as we get spread out. You need to be walking single file. Not enough snow for snowshoes, but enough to be annoying, right? So as we start hiking, the further back you are, the easier it will be because you're gonna stomp down all that if you're up front, you're going to be walking in potholes, okay? I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so once we get to the saddle, I'm going to break off and go recon a route because I don't know how much snow is on the eastern side. And
first of all, obviously we got a mixture of dirt, we got hard ground, and we got some snowpack with the crust layer on top. Underneath that crust layer, it can be 6 inches, it can be down to 2 feet, just depending on how much is snow has faceted right underneath it. So walking technique's pretty simple. You guys are uphill, so I'm gonna be talking like as we're going this way uphill. Okay. The first technique we got is herringbone, which is pretty much you swing your feet apart like this, using the inside of your feet. Okay. So when you're going uphill, you're not so much walking straight up forward, burning those calves. So as you bring the packet. Next one is if you do want to take that hill straight up, or we got some kind of decent snowpack like Major Jensen was saying, the guys in the front are probably going to start breaking a little bit of that trail. To break the trail, say we got a fresh patch of snow, and we're just going to be peeking into it with your toes, make a perch, and walk. Make a perch and walk. Start hitting the bouldering part, like Major Jensen was talking about. We're going to go ahead and don our Kevlar/helmets, okay? Put those on because of rockfall hazard. There is snow that's between the rocks. It's probably been holding the little rock there for a while. The day's going to get warmer, that snow's going to start melting, may have a probability of it coming off, therefore hitting your head. If you do see a rock come off the cliffside, yell rock. Yell it as loud as you can. At that point, don't look up to see where the rock is coming, hit the deck, okay? Usually when people say rock, everybody wants to see where it's at, and that's where the rock ends up right in the face. You're going to see some dead logs up there. Please, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, walk over them or around them. Do not step on them. You don't know if it's hollow, rotted out, or anything. You can easily break a leg, twist an ankle, and so on. Any questions on how to walk?
14 minutes, 13 minutes. 94.70.
no, I mean once everybody's caught up, I still see everybody walking.
Pretty high up there, too. Okay, we got anything out there, you see? Try like a retrans for them. So is that a
Distributed their weight again.
Yeah, I heard some shit. I don't know if it's hurt or just wasn't taking the pack.
Let me warm. Just leave it out.
Really? Get on you.
Really? Yeah. Cold, so it's not going on. No, I'm drinking. Two just throw.
I do Saturday afternoon.
Right after church.
We go on 5 minutes.
I got 2 on Sunday morning. Better. You got a whole week.
Do you really?
Oh my god.
Alright, so for the strap, how do you make it match on?
Yeah.
They're the same.
Pull it tight and then kind of
Stick it
the
out.
extra part.
No,
Look at that little black thing. Yeah, you just pull it real tight and then
So you want it actually to lap on the inside, huh?
So that's not after?
Pittsburgh, yeah. Oh, you're good. Sorry. Nope, you're good.
that didn't work out.
Group effort, internal.
That didn't work at all.
Latch on to
I broke ranks because I had to be disciplined. Because I didn't listen. I know better. I didn't wear the right pants. I didn't wear the snowshoes, and I didn't want to pay for it, so I just ran up. That's all there is to it. It's my own fault.
Good.
Show some of that with
Hey, over here, but in front of the bushes, we're gonna form up facing that way so we can get a picture.
Sure. Captain Nicholas Vogel. I'm the operations officer for 2nd Battalion, 2nd Marines. Sure. The TEWT is designed by the Mountain Warfare Training Center to get together the battalion staff, commanders, first sergeants, company gunnies, to go up to one of the highest peaks at the Mountain Warfare Training Center, really to gain appreciation of the packs, gear, the equipment, and the terrain that the Marines are going to be moving over for the next month. They bring us up to one of the highest points over the most difficult terrain, really for us to get eyes on and feel the gear, and it gets us in a better position to plan as we go out and task our Marines to go over this terrain, really what they're going to be going through as we execute Mountain X. We started at the base of Lost Canyon Peak, which is at around 9,500 feet. We were dropped off in the trucks at Delzy Woody, and then made our way up Lost Canyon Peak with an elevation incline of about 2,000 feet. Starting at 95, we ended at around 11.5. At the top of the mountain is when we went into the TEWT, where we were given a mission the day prior, and each company commander was tasked out, as well as the battalion staff, to come up with an order, and our staff was tasked out with come up with a staff estimate of how they would support the mission and how each company commander would support their tasks given by battalion. It was very beneficial because a lot of the guys in battalion staff haven't really experienced this type of terrain before, and it gave us a better appreciation of, one, how we're going to plan our missions, how we're going to plan the logistics, how we're going to plan getting our troops around the battlefield, and the type of strains that's going to be put on those Marines as they go forward and start executing the missions we give them for the training purposes.